Hi everybody, Gina Marie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am getting ready to do a reading for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you are meant to find it. Alright Sagittarius, let's see where the cards want to take us today. Alright Sagittarius, if you'd like to become a love and lighter and join my newsletter, you can go to tarotbyginamarie.com. In my newsletter, I talk about a tarot card a month, some crystals, and some astrology. If you're interested in that, you can go and sign up on my website, tarotbyginamarie.com. Also, I have a free Introduction to Tarot webinar. And in that webinar, I teach you the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me. If that's something you're interested in, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. All right, Sagittarius. Ooh, the overall energy of the reading is judgment. Judgment could be an awakening, it could be heeding to the calling of the life you were meant to live, or it can be bringing back something from the past. We will have to see. All right. In your recent past, we have the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Ace of Swords, one of my favorite cards. Truth, clarity, epiphany in a situation. Say it with me, my honest adult conversation card. Ten of Swords can be a painful ending, or it can mean allowing things to end that need to end. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is a mental prison we put ourselves in, but we can get ourselves out. Excuse me. In your current energies, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman, and the Ace of Pentacles. Hangman, either we feel stuck or stagnant, or we're seeing things from a different perspective. Wheel of Fortune, as we allow the wheel to turn, it turns for success and good karma. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a tangible offer coming in. In your potential final outcome, we have the Three of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Nine of Wands can be the wounded warrior. Either we have one more fight left in us, or we're ready to throw in the towel. Three of Cups is my happy, joyous reunion card. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is a personal card to me. It means to have everything. Now, we have to see how all of this correlates to judgment. Now let's start clarifying. Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Excuse me. Now, you have to take the reading how it resonates. Roles can be reversed. I could be talking about you or someone's energy who is connected to you. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Why is this Ace of Swords here? Talk to me about this Ace of Swords. I have a feeling. Why is this Ace of Swords here? Ace of Swords is being clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. This sword of truth, I feel is getting rammed up somebody's behind. It's like somebody is now really seeing the truth of a situation. It's almost like I want to say somebody's now seeing the truth of their life, of what's going on around them. And somebody is now getting the clarity on who and what they want to give the cup to, and what needs to be done in order to have that cup. I feel like someone is now ready to speak the truth. Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Yeah, why is this Ten of Swords here? Talk to me about this Ten of Swords. That flipped over in my deck. Ten of Swords, yes. Okay, Ten of Swords is being clarified by the Five of Swords and the Four of Swords. All I was drawn to was, see her hand is into that sword. I feel like something came to a painful ending. And it's because the person here ended it themselves. And as they ended it, I feel like they actually stuck that sword into their own heart when they ended it. So if this is someone connected to you, I feel like somebody's getting the clarity on where they want to give and what they need to say. I want to say what they need to say to get it back, to be able to give this cup. But it's got to be truth and honesty because they're holding the Ace of Swords. And I feel that with this, whoever this is to you, it's like they themselves ended something with you And as they did, it's like they drove that sword deeper into their own heart. Why? Because they were self-sabotaging. And why? They were self-sabotaging because they needed to heal from stuff in the past. So somebody is now getting the clarity. When I mean this sword is being rammed up their behind, it's like the truth of where they're at in life is like, here's the truth, why you're at where you're at. Because maybe you weren't being honest with yourself when you ended something. It's almost like I want to say, you ended the wrong thing. Maybe what needed to end was your self-sabotaging ways. You needed to heal. Possibly you gave to the wrong relationship, and now you got to come out with the truth going, oh, okay, I gave to the wrong thing. Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here? But regardless, somebody is now seeing the truth of a situation on where they need to give, how to go about doing it, and that they themselves, when they ended something, it's like they ended up sticking that sword into their own heart, metaphorically speaking. Why? Because they were self-sabotaging and they need to heal. Well, the Four of Wands popped out on my deck. Yeah, look at this. Eight of Swords is being clarified by the Four of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Somebody's all up in their head about a relationship. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? But I feel like they're holding this sword, so they know exactly what needs to be done. Maybe they're just a little bit fearful of doing what needs to be done, which is coming in and having an honest adult conversation with you. Whether this honest adult conversation that if they can come in and have it, whether it changes anything between the two of you, who knows? But I feel like somebody's being like pushed, as in, here's the truth of the situation. You know the truth. You know where you want to give. You know what needs to be done. You know what you need to bring with you if you're going to have this conversation is the truth. It ended because you were self-sabotaging yourself. You needed to heal from what you were self-sabotaging. Maybe somebody was self-sabotaging because of past hurt and pain. Well, if we would have healed that past hurt and pain, we wouldn't have self-sabotaged and stuck 10 swords into something that didn't need to be ended. Do you see what I mean? All up in their head about a new beginning. All up in their head about a relationship. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Well, we have the 8, 9, 10, and the Ace. Somebody knows an honest adult conversation needs to happen. Somebody knows that they ended the wrong thing. Or they ended something and it just caused them a lot more pain. Because I don't believe they wanted to end it. In your current energies, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman, and the Ace of Pentacles. Hangman. And look, and I have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of my clarifying deck. Hangman. Why is the Hangman here? Why is the Hangman here? Yes. Why is the Hangman here? Why? Why is the Hangman here? Yeah. Hangman is being clarified by the Six of Wands and the King of Wands and the Six of Wands. I feel like somebody's now seeing things from a different perspective. Somebody's seeing a lot of things from a different perspective. Possibly about how pride and ego held them back. But I feel like as we start to see things differently from a different perspective, this is somebody who is trying to put the pride and the ego aside. This is somebody who I feel like is trying to learn from their past behavior, from their past mistakes. Because what I'm focused on is I'm focused on the cat looking at the stick. And it's almost like he is trying to instruct the cat, okay, this is where we're at, this is what we're doing, and the cat is paying attention. So to me, it's like we're seeing things from a different perspective, learning, and I know I usually don't get that off the King of Wands. I feel like we're learning from our past mistakes, and that feels good to us. Six of Wands, victory after a long battle. Because I feel like whoever this is, never learned from their past mistakes, because I feel like with this Five of Swords, it was, metaphorically speaking, we kept shooting ourselves in our own foot all the time. It was like whoever this is was blocking their own blessings constantly. It was like they'd get to a certain point and then all of a sudden, boop, self-sabotage and come back. They'd get to a certain point, self-sabotage, boop, and come back. Now, if this person can learn from their past mistakes, it's like we can continue to move forward. It's like getting stuck on the same level of a video game because you can't destroy an evil character. And it's like you gotta destroy this one evil monster on this level. And once you conquer him, you can go to the next level. And it's not being able to conquer because you keep doing the same approach over and over and over again. And then finally you say, well, you know what? I'm not going to attack from the front. I'm going to attack from the side. And this time when you attack from the side, you defeat the monster. That's what this is. Seeing things differently, learning from our past mistakes, and now we feel like, oh my gosh, okay, we're good. Wheel of Fortune. Why is the wheel here? I know I usually don't feel that off of the King of Wands, but that time I did. I was focused on the cat, and it's like the cat's learning something. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh. Wheel of Fortune is being clarified by the Sun and the Five of Cups. Remember what I said here about finally like attacking that beast instead of head on, and you keep attacking him head on, head on, head on, and you keep, in the video game, metaphorically, you keep dying and you can't advance. Well, now seeing things differently, learning from our past mistakes feels good. Because why? Because now we're not attacking the monster from the front, we're attacking from the side. And when we attack from the side, we defeat the monster. Now we're allowing the wheel to turn because we're being illuminated to what? That we need to let go of what is no longer working. Wow. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? Talk to me about this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like somebody's getting that aha clarity moment. Oh my goodness, could have had a V8. It's like I'd like to say somebody's getting smacked in the back, an energetic smack on the back of the head. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles is being clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. This pentacle, which there's a spider attached to it. Oh, and you know how I feel about spiders. This opportunity has taken quite some time. Why? Because somebody was lying to themselves about what they wanted. Somebody was going around and around and around and around and around in that video game trying to defeat the same monster and doing it the same way every single time and couldn't figure out why the monster wouldn't die. Well, now here's an opportunity. Here's a long-awaited opportunity. So possibly this person gets their head out of their ass, okay, sees things differently, can take a breath of fresh air now, because now they're realizing that they've been self-sabotaging something and they ended something that they really shouldn't have or they really didn't want to end. Possibly because of their own self-sabotaging ways. And it's like they kept doing things the same way over and over and over and over again, now seeing things differently, learning from their past mistakes, like maybe I shouldn't self-sabotage a relationship I truly want. Why do I keep doing that? Getting the clarity on why they keep doing it. Feeling good that they've stopped. Now the wheel turns because now things are different. Because now we're being illuminated to we need to let go of what is no longer working. Maybe this person kept self-sabotaging because they needed to heal. And I think that that's what they're doing. Now, here's a long-awaited offer I feel like they can bring because they're no longer lying to themselves about being stuck or being, quote-unquote, balanced in my life. Oh, yeah, everything is fine and balanced with me. No, it's not, because it's like you keep going back and forth on this hamster wheel over and over and over and over again. It's like I'm drawn to the infinity symbol. It's like we just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's like it was like a never-ending loop. I feel like somebody's ready to get off the hamster wheel, okay? In your potential final outcome, we have the Three of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Talk to me about this Nine of Wands. Yeah. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Yeah. Oh, Judgment. Page of Swords. Yeah. Nine of Wands is being clarified by Judgment and the Page of Swords. With this Nine of Wands, it's I'm ready to step out from the wall of fear. Heeding to the calling of the life I was meant to live. And now having the clarity with that sword, having the clarity on how to move forward. It's like having that, yes, okay, this is the game plan. Okay, this is how I can move forward. Yes, it's now having the knowledge on how to move forward. Because why? Because now we've gotten the truth. Now we've gotten more clarity. Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? Why is the Three of Cups here? Why is the Three of Cups here? Yeah. Three of Cups is being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords kind of takes me back here. I feel like with this Three of Cups, we want this happy, joyous reunion. It's slow time coming. I feel like somebody is still a little bit all up in their head about this fresh start, about this relationship. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? But I feel like somebody knows what they need to do. They've gotten the truth and clarity. Somebody knows what they need to do. Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Why is this Ten of Pentacles here? Why? Why is this Ten of Pentacles here? Wow. Ten of Pentacles is being clarified by Justice and the Seven of Wands. Yes. Ten of Pentacles to me means having everything. Yes, it can mean wealth, generational wealth, legacy, family. Yes. But to me, it means having everything. If this person wants to have everything, they need to make things fair and balanced. Not the infinity wheel of we keep going around and around and around. They need to make things fair and balanced. And what they need to do is they need to be able to stand up for themselves and stand up for this connection. I feel like with this judgment, I feel like somebody is having an awakening about their own truth and what really is the truth. As in, I feel like somebody was lying to themselves before. Possibly, this could be somebody that you were in a relationship with that keeps dipping in and out of the connection. And once things start to feel good, all of a sudden this person ghosts and leaves because of their own insecurities. They need to heal from that. And all I'm focused on is when they leave and they end things, yes, it's painful for you, but it's also painful for them. But I don't feel right away that they feel this sword. But I feel like now they do. And it's, why do I keep self-sabotaging myself where it comes to this relationship? Because it's what I want. And somebody is now getting the clarity that they weren't being honest about their life. I just keep going around and around and around and around. Somebody's all up in their head, possibly about this new beginning, about this relationship. Why? Because you are someone different than what they're used to. So if somebody wants to have everything, they need to truly put their life into balance, which means being honest with themselves and honest with what they want and who they want. And they have to be able to stand up for themselves, for what it is they want. I do feel like somebody's having awakening. Somebody's having an aha moment to this connection. Yeah, an awakening that they need to walk away. An awakening that they need to walk away from the things that no longer serve them. In the Eight of Cups, it's, cups are all about love and emotion. Eight of Cups is, at one point in time, we held love and emotion for these cups, but now these cups no longer serve us. And that's why we need to walk away. Having an awakening that what no longer serves us, we need to walk away from, and we need to communicate and move towards the things that we do. Yeah, because underneath that is the Ten of Cups. I don't want to daydream about it anymore. I want to have it. So I feel that this person, like I said, is getting this sword rammed up their behind. As in, hey, you're where you're at in life right now because of the decisions you made. And this is the reality of the situation. You may want to be with Sagittarius, but you ended it because you self-sabotaged because you needed to heal from your past. All up in your head about coming in, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do, but you already know what to do. Seeing things differently. If we can learn from the past mistakes, then we can feel good and we can start the wheel to turn. moving forward, knowing full well that we need to let go of what is no longer working. We can present a long-awaited offer because now we're no longer lying to ourselves that, yeah, everything is fine with me. Everything is fine. Yeah, I don't need to heal. Everything is fine. Crap. It's not. Heal from what you need to heal from. But I do. I feel like this Ten of Pentacles is a relationship with you. They need to come in and balance things out and stand up for themselves. And when I mean stand up for themselves, it's no longer self-sabotage and heal. Let go of what is no longer working. Stand up to the devil. Stand up to their devil. Let me say it like that. All right. I'm telling you what I see and feel in the energy. What does the universe want to tell you? Nine of Cups. The Hierophant. And the Ten of Wands. And the Hierophant is being crossed. Look at that. By the Ace of Cups. Hierophant can mean a spiritual awakening. It can mean you need to be true to yourself. I feel like somebody's kind of having an aha moment. I don't feel like somebody's going through some dark night of the soul. I don't feel that. I feel like somebody could be on their spiritual journey, getting truth and clarity, realizing that this new beginning in love, that they can have it, they can have their wish fulfillment. But what they need to do is they need to drop the burdens. They need to be honest with themselves, brutally honest with themselves, and heal from what causes them to self-sabotage. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, or if you'd like to learn the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Love and light, everybody.